Alright, I got the top lines cut out, ground down, cleaned them up nice and smooth, made sure that the box would slide down inside of it. And then typically what I would recommend doing, because it's a lot easier to do this on in a vise or on a table, is I like to weld up the outside seams on the box kit themselves, and take a DA, sand them down so that you have nice clean surface to weld to on all the sides. And then also, after you cut out the top, you can mark out where your centering pin or your main bolts go through. You got one on the front, one on the back, and if you can mark it on the top of the frame once you get this top section cut out, makes it a lot easier to get a drill right down through the top. And you know, you can drill it out. If you need to take a die grinder to kind of open up those holes a little bit, just gives you a lot better access than trying to drill through the bottom. Most people aren't doing this up on a lift. Most people are doing it in their driveway, so try to make it as easy as possible. And so after you get those drilled out, you've got your box kit, you know, outside seams welded up. You can weld it inside, but it's definitely easier to do it on the bench. Then you just take this box kit, slide that down in. Might need to take a hammer or something just because I made sure that this was nice and tight. And then you've got your bolts that go down through. Take your nuts, these ones, tighten it up. I'd recommend taking an impact or, you know, a ratchet or something and getting them nice and snug, making sure everything fits the way you want it. Everything looks good on here, it's nice and tight. So after I snug this thing up, then what I would do is do a couple hot tacks inside of the frame here, and on the top side, unbolt this front cross member. You'll obviously do the same thing on the opposite side as well. And then take this drop the cross member out, take the bolts out, and then just go ahead and burn everything in solid.